Alright, your boy is sick, so I sound like I could possibly voice one of those jean commercials or those, what is it called? Duluth underwear. One of those commercials is what it sounds like I could do. Anyways, forgive me if I sound like an old man or I'm croaky, as I came down with the flu yesterday and I'm still recovering today. Now, as somebody who has arguably put way too much time in this game, I cannot deny that there's stuff I've learned getting all these characters to rep 70, and I think it is something everybody should look back on, more like a recollection, to look back at what you learned and what you grow from, as that's what we as humans do. We evolve, and we're supposed to look back and understand and essentially learn where we came from and learn those lessons upon that journey. Something philosophical like that. I'm still tired. Anyways, the point is, looking back on my journey, there are certain heroes that taught me certain aspects, certain gimmicks, or just certain ideas that overall helped me improve as a player. And that is what we're going to go over in today's video. And it's normally going to be 5 topics that, more than a shadow of a doubt, these characters taught me. Not all of them, but these particular characters taught me these lessons, and it overall helped me improve. Now, looking back, as Warden was my first rep 70, which is crazy to think, as he was my first one compared to the 15 that I have now. He taught me the basics and the fundamentals of the game, both pre-rework and the Warden we have now. As much shit as people give him, he will teach you the basics. He has the unblockable, which can help you understand team fighting, but not too much. And he has his mix-up, which makes him good in a 1v1. He's there. He's the basic. He's the cover boy. There's nothing more about him, really. He can't really perform in one section too well or poorly in another. He's there. He's there to teach the players the basic concepts of the game, and that is what he taught me. He taught me the concept of a mix-up, the concept of heavy parrying, light parrying, and reading your opponent and figuring out what they like and don't like. Now, Warmonger is a character. She mainly taught me the importance of feats. Now, there are others in my Rep 70 roster that taught me the importance of feats, but probably none more than her, as corruption can turn a team fight around just like that instantly compared to her tier 1 and tier 4, especially with all the time I spent in Breach. She definitely taught me how important it was to get those feats and just how important it is to use them effectively. Yes, the corruption is powerful. However, if you miss your tier 1, you're shit out of luck for a little bit. Now the tier 4 is a different story, as it can be either feast or famine. 9 times out of 10 it's a feast with how strong it is and where team fights end up, but she overall taught me the main importance of feats and how to use them properly. Now, Tiandi was a weird one for me, as he taught me how to respect my hero's limits, or meaning the character that I played would respect their limits, as there are some things other characters perform more well than others, such as Tiandi. And the main reason why I say him is, yes, he's cool and flashy, he does all this dodge attacking and can dance around in a team fight. However, I still had to respect his limits, both as old Tiandi and the new Tiandi we have now. You still got to respect those limits, as if you push those limits, you will get punished. As I feel the current Tiandi now, rework Tiandi, still pretty much plays the same to the way old Tiandi did. However, it's a little bit more forgiving with this new Tiandi. But old Tiandi definitely taught me to respect the character's limits when you play them, because if you push those limits and go beyond them, you're going to get punished. Now, good old JJ, good old Grandpa, both old and our current JJ that we have here, taught me how to team fight. He taught me positioning in a team fight, when to use the unblockable, when to not, when to play it safe, when to dance around, and almost how to gank too. He kind of taught me a little bit of everything, but the main thing he taught me while playing him was the importance of team fighting and knowing when to go into my unblockable, when it was safe to, and when it would be optimal to. He also, in a way, taught me how to gank with his choke, his shin kick setup, and just heavying off of other heroes' bashes. Overall, he taught me how to team fight, and I'd say I probably learned a lot from him, mainly from JJ, just teaching me how to dance around the team fight and when to use the unblockable. Now, BP was probably the character that took me the longest to get to rep 70, probably about 2 years, as I finally got around to doing it, and I just found this playstyle boring. Though I did have some fun moments with him, overall I found him pretty boring for the most part. However, I cannot deny the fact that he taught me how to essentially control a team fight, just how his presence will make people slow down, and how certain characters can make people slow down or speed up. Just because the fear of a BP in a team fight does stop people from throwing attacks, at least competent players. Your average Reddit player base will probably still throw attacks anyways. But overall, he taught me how to control a team fight and just how much character presence actually matters and how strong it can be both psychologically and tactically. Alright, y'all, let me know how y'all like this. I'm sorry for this one being so short compared to last week, as I'm still recovering from the flu, and these are overall 5 general things that some of the characters I got to Rep 70 taught me. Once again, if you like this type of content, let me know in the comments section. Leave a like, follow, subscribe. Also, come check out my Twitch channel. I'm live there on my days off, normally around 11 p.m. and midnight till about 4 in the morning. I'd love to see some new faces there. So, if you like what y'all saw, subscribe, become a SEAL, baby. And I'll see all y'all in the next one.